Hi, Romans here, and in this video I'm gonna be talking about the sounds behind distant faces in the dark. So as per usual, we're starting with Korg Minilogue XD, and there was one preset that we used in this track. Distant Faces was actually one of the first songs that we recorded using Korg Minilogue XD, and I still remember when Simon came over to my studio and we just found one of the presets and we were like, that's perfect, let's go with that one. And the arrangement of what he played actually came from this idea, because usually when I practice my songs, I like to deconstruct the melody on the piano because it visually helps me when I see where the melody is in terms of the range. And as I was playing the chorus on the piano, I thought to myself, wow, that's so beautiful. How about we start a song with this? The melody on the piano and then the song kicks off. And we essentially scrapped the idea, but Simon sort of kept it in the arrangement. It's the preset called PWM Cloud. It's the preset number 6, one of the default presets that Korg Minilogue XD comes packed with. Let me demonstrate it for you. It has a very dance pop kind of vibe. It's not really screaming at you through the mix. It was actually quite challenging to mix it because apart from drums and bass, you have me singing the lead vocal, plus 3 backing vocalists, all of which sing a different melody. Then there's the saxophone and keyboard, so we had to find a balance. When it comes to the Zoya as my synth for the second album, Distant Faces in the Dark is the only track where I didn't use my 80s warm synth patch that I created, and I used a lot of different variations of it in Golden Times, in Lonely Crossings, in My Biggest Four, or in Wrong Doors. In Distant Faces I actually used one of the presets made by True Cuckoo. He's one of the modular synth guys on YouTube, one of the most famous guys doing these types of videos, and he had his own patches and his own presets that I purchased, and one of them is this mono synth. I edit a little bit of the flanger. First of all, this is how the synth that you can hear in the verses sounds without the modulation. Kind of like a old computer game sounds or old arcade game sounds. I really don't like it. But once I add the gray flanger from the Strymons Mobius, and this is exactly the same preset that I used in the Away to Oppose track for the bass guitar, suddenly it starts sounding really great. As far as the bass guitar goes, I would say Distant Faces in the Dark is one of those simple tracks where basically I'm using one sound in its entirety in the whole track, and this is one of the most overused sounds on the first and the second album, so it's basically the Kali 76 compact bass compressor and the B7K overdrive / preamp.